Faith and leadership, a powerful connection. There are 195 countries in the world, and many of them have leaders who are devout Catholics. But have you ever stopped to think about how their faith shapes their leadership, decision-making, and public persona? In today's world, where politics and religion often intersect in controversial ways, some leaders wear their faith proudly on their sleeves, while others keep it more discreet. But does being Catholic influence their policies, values, and the way they interact with their people? Do their decisions reflect the moral teachings of the Church? Or do they separate their faith from their political duties? In this video, we're taking a deep dive into the lives of 8 world leaders whose Catholic faith plays a significant role in their governance. From the bustling cities of Latin America to the historic landscapes of Europe and the diverse nations of Asia and Africa, these leaders navigate both the responsibilities of power and the principles of their religious convictions. You'll see how some have openly embraced their Catholic identity, using it to shape national policies and social programs, while others maintain a delicate balance between faith and state affairs. Some have had strong relationships with the Vatican, while others have faced tensions within their own religious communities. But one thing is certain: faith remains a powerful force in shaping global leadership. So, as we go through this list, we want to hear from you. Do you think faith should play a major role in politics? Should world leaders openly express their religious beliefs, or should they keep them private? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And hey, if you think we missed someone, let us know. Now let's get started. Number 8, Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva. Lula's Catholic roots run deep, and they have shaped his political journey. Born into an impoverished family in Brazil's northeast, he grew up surrounded by faith, largely due to his mother's influence. Despite his political struggles and shifting ideologies over the years, his faith has remained a guiding force in his leadership. In June 2023, Lula met with Pope Francis at the Vatican, where they discussed crucial global issues like poverty, environmental conservation, and social inequality. This meeting wasn't just a diplomatic formality, it showed how deeply his policies align with Catholic teachings on social justice. However, with the rise of evangelical Protestantism in Brazil, Lula has faced criticism from religious groups outside Catholicism. Still, through all the political turbulence, his commitment to faith-driven governance remains strong. Number 7. Portuguese President Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa. Portugal's deep Catholic roots were on full display during the 2023 World Youth Day held in Lisbon. But President Rebelo de Sousa wasn't just there for political optics. He actively participated as a registered pilgrim, joining Pope Francis at every event. After the event, he reflected on the profound impact of the experience, emphasizing that young attendees would return home with life-changing lessons. Rebelo de Sousa's dedication to his faith is evident not just in ceremonies, but in his deep admiration for the Pope and his commitment to Catholic teachings. His actions show that being a leader doesn't mean standing above the people, but walking alongside them in faith and service. Number 6, South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol. President Yoon is one of the few Catholic leaders in Asia, and he doesn't hide his devotion. Throughout his presidency, he has made his faith visible through his actions. On Christmas Eve, instead of attending a grand political event or delivering a formal address, he and the First Lady chose to attend Mass at Yakon Catholic Church in Seoul's Yonggu district. Imagine that, a sitting president, quietly kneeling in prayer with everyday citizens. That's a powerful statement. But his faith isn't just for show. Yoon has been seen consulting bishops, carrying a Bible and volunteering at Catholic charity organizations. His Christian name, Ambrose, reflects his deep-rooted belief system. As South Korea's 4th Catholic president, he continues to prove that faith plays a significant role in the country's leadership. What do you think? Should world leaders make their faith this visible? Let us know in the comments. Number 5. Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni. Giorgia Meloni's Catholic identity is deeply woven into her political brand. Her campaign slogan, Italian, Christian, woman, mother. That says it all. She is a fierce advocate for family values, undoubtedly inspired by her Catholic beliefs. On her desk, she keeps photos of Pope John Paul II and Mother Teresa, two figures she deeply admires. She has even called John Paul II the greatest pope of the modern era. But what makes her especially interesting is her complex relationship with Pope Francis. While she admires Catholicism, she has also been openly critical of the Pope, admitting that she doesn't always understand his approach. This push and pull dynamic between faith and politics makes her one of the most fascinating Catholic leaders today. Number 4, Costa Rican President Rodrigo Chaves Robles. Costa Rica is one of the few countries in the world where Catholicism is the official state religion, and President Chaves embraces this tradition with conviction. He is known for his strong conservative Catholic values, making faith a centerpiece of his governance. In his inaugural speech in 2022, he made a bold declaration. The fear of God is the basis of a ruler's wisdom. That statement alone speaks volumes about how deeply his faith influences his leadership. He often references biblical principles in his speeches and policies, reinforcing his belief that faith should guide governance. As Costa Rica navigates modern challenges, Chaves remains steadfast in upholding the country's Catholic identity. Do you think religion should play such a big role in politics? Let us know your thoughts. Number 3, Rwandan President Paul Kagame. While Kagame doesn't often speak about his personal religious beliefs, his actions reveal a strong connection to the Catholic Church. In a remarkable display of devotion, he attended the installation of Antoine Kambanda, the new Archbishop of Kigali, and gave a speech that caught many people's attention. His words were powerful. The trust placed in you by the Holy Father reflects the esteem of the parishioners that you serve. Kagame has also met privately with Pope Francis at the Vatican, where the Pope formally apologized for the Church's role in the Rwandan genocide. Instead of dwelling on past wounds, Kagame urged his people to embrace the Pope's message and work toward national healing. His relationship with the Church continues to influence Rwanda's post-genocide recovery and development, showing how faith can play a role in healing a nation. Number 2, Philippine President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. Marcos Jr. doesn't frequently speak about his religious upbringing, but he has made it clear that his faith plays a vital role in his leadership. Ahead of the 2024 Holy Week, he urged Filipinos to seek God in their desires and to embrace their imperfections, reminding them that humanity and divinity are interconnected. His words resonate deeply with his people, as the Philippines remains the third largest Catholic country in the world. Faith is deeply embedded in the nation's culture, and Marcos Jr.'s messages reflect that connection. He continues to uphold Catholic traditions in the country's governance, reinforcing the role of faith in Filipino society. Number 1, Polish President Andrzej Duda. In a world where Catholicism faces increasing criticism, President Duda stands as one of its fiercest defenders. He comes from a deeply Catholic family and wears that heritage with pride. In an interview, he expressed his concerns about anti-Catholic propaganda and the pressure to adopt secular values. "It is simply our duty as people of faith to pronounce our values steadfastly," he declared. One of his most talked about moments was during a Feast of Corpus Christi celebration, when he saved a consecrated host from falling to the ground, an act that made headlines across Poland. His administration continues to uphold religious education in schools and promote policies aligned with Catholic teachings. From Asia to Europe, Africa to Latin America, these leaders demonstrate the profound impact of Catholicism on global governance. Whether through policy-making, public service, or their personal devotion, their faith plays a crucial role in shaping their leadership styles. But what do you think? Does a leader's religious belief impact their ability to govern? Should faith play a role in politics, or should it remain separate? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And before you go, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue bringing you fascinating insights into world affairs, faith, and leadership. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.